Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So it's down to business here. Soucek. Calmly anticipates. Kim Min-jae. Aim forwards. Serves up across. Tries to get it clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's there to get it away. Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae forwards and with intent. Spread out to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. That's very neat. And that has been cleared. Now it's Schick. Wins the duel this time. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Hwang Hee-chan. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lobbed in behind. Clears it away. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Soucek certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Safal. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? That has found him in acres of space. There are a few waiting for it. Crosses it in here. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang-in. Oh, such a clever touch. He's cut it out. Safal shifted upfield. Kral. Soucek. Safal. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Soucek. Safal. And it's Soucek. Lee Kang-in. Safal. Soucek. Kral. Soucek. Moved on forwards. Kim Min-jae with the clearance. And here's Schick. He's found some space. Looking to break at pace. Soucek. And here's Schick. Does really well to win the ball there.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. And a chance! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out to the left it goes. And he has been fouled there. Soucek. Safal. Over to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good, and the shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lee Kang-in. Neither side yet able to find the net. Soucek. Schick! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Soucek. Aim forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Hwang Hee-chan proves too strong. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's there to clear it. Caresses it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's Son Heung-min!
Son Heung-min just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Does really well to win the ball there. Kim Min-jae. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Spread out to the left. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Son Heung-min. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lee Kang-in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lee Kang-in. That's a cute ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Schick. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Soucek. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Chance here to counter. Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Son Heung-min. And that was very necessary. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ball is over the line. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's a foul. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Plenty waiting in the middle. Produces a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. Moved on forwards. Sofal. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Danger averted for now. And here's Son Heung-min. Tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lee Kang-in. Can he get onto this? Lee Kang-in. He whips in across.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out to the left it goes. And that's aimed into the middle. This is a counter-attack chance for South Korea. Plays it through. Lee Kang-in in acres of space out wide. Lee Kang-in. And it's played into the middle. And he won't reach that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Czech Republic clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? Brilliantly cut out. Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. South Korea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Soucek. Kral. Played out wide. Sofal chooses to go cross-field. And it's played in. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. And here's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in tries a cross. This might spell danger. Can he finish? Hwang Hee-chan. Could be danger here. He can get that clear. Here comes the corner. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Frankie Chan. That's a cute ball. And he's heaved it away. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cleared away. Oh, good spread. Ball's gone out of play. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's gone back to the keeper. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. They get a throw in. Soucek. Soufal. Soufal shifted upfield. And it's lofted through here. Lee Kang takes a shot! And one more try! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
South Korea have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Kral. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Over to the left. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Well timed, excellent interception. Lee Kang-in. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. It is a fantastic goal. A finish of true class. The Czech Republic are level. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been cut short. Kim Min-jae, aim forwards. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min. There's the delivery. It's gone out for a throw-in. Played out to the right. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. We are into overtime. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out to the right. Picks it up out wide. Gets into some space. Delivered in. And he's dealt with that well. They've got rid. Decent chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. South Korea are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
South Korea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hwang Hee-chan succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. And the pass is intercepted. Schick is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kim Min-jae forwards and with intent. Soucek. Lee Kang-in. He's through here. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Lee Kang-in. Showing good feet. Great chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looks to the other side. Sufal. And it's there's the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Sufal. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Kim Min-jae. Aim forwards. Hwang Hee-chan. That is very well defended. Oh, they could break here. Soucek. Ball's played through. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's played forward. Oh, good spread. Lee Kang in. Nice physical challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cross goes in there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Clearly not happy with that. It's a good run down the right. Lee Kang-in's cross. Safal moved on forwards. Schick. Kim Min-jae. That's really well manoeuvred. Schick. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Schick. It's run loose here. Over to the left. Fired. Climbs up big! Goal! The Czech Republic! And the comeback is complete!
The Czech Republic, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Kim Min-jae, gently done. And here's Lee Kang-in. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in tries a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Soucek played out to the left flank. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Clears it away. In again. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Moved on forwards. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Aim forwards. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
The Czech Republic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lee Kang-in does really well to win the ball there. Minutes played. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been knocked clear. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Kral. And it's played forward. Hwang Hee-chan. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Hwang Hee-chan has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Schick. Soucek. Kral. Cross in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kim Min-jae. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's a foul. Some good work on the right flank here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Up towards the front line. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Schick. Now who's going to be first to this? Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Calmly anticipates. Soucek. Out to the right. Kral. And here's Schick. And he's well positioned here. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Schick played out to the left flank. Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery. Too much distance on that. Soucek wins the duel this time. Out to the left it goes. And here's Schick. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lee Kang-in. Kim Min-jae forwards and with intent. Tries a measured ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Schick. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. And it's played in here. Clears it away. South Korea have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Cleared away. Can he find the finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Kim Min-jae. And it's Son Heung-min. Cuts out the pass. That is a great pick out. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Wins the duel this time. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Schick. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Soucek. Chance for a shot! And he thumps it clear. Well read, nice interception. Hwang Hee-chan, spread out to the left.
South Korea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kral. And here's Schick. Kral. Oh, that's nice. Schick, it's Schick! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
South Korea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gets the shot away! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
He's onto it in a flash. HEUNGMINSON. Now it's Chan. CZECHIA. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. Chan. HEUNGMINSON. Nice control. Tries to dink it through. Clears it away. Out of play for a throw. Aimed in towards the centre.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played into the middle. Cleared without complication.
South Korea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's going all the way! And here's Schick. Kral. Here's Schick. Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Kim Min-jae is onto it in a flash. 5 minutes left on the clock. A heavy challenge.
The Czech Republic really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kral. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan out towards the flank. And here's Son Heung-min. Muscular approach does pay off here.
South Korea really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's good play. They need to get it in quick. That's tidy. Goes for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's played into the area. Sofal is there, and he can get that clear. Son Heung-min. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Here it is, crossed in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Soucek. Aim forwards. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's really well cleared. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Moved on forwards.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Soucek. Kral. Is Schick, played out to the right. Kral. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Soucek. Sofal. Soucek. Soucek, played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that's that. South Korea, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
South Korea never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome.